change! We want change! We want change! We want change! We want change!
Have said that he's going to comply with them. If they haven't been done by Easter, we'll be back again here on the first day of school after Easter.
Hi, so tell us a little bit about this protest and your own personal experience.
Okay, so it first started off with a petition because he had a policy that we weren't allowed to have afros in school. Hijabs, he had a policy where girls could only wear their hijabs at a certain length, and if it didn't cover a certain amount of their head, then they couldn't wear it either. And so we started a petition for him to get rid of the rules, and it didn't change. And I usually wear my hair like this in an afro, and with our old head teacher it was fine, but seeing something saying you're not allowed obstructive hair like this, it's really damaging because that's my natural hair, and as a black person that's my natural form. He had a policy about if we can wear braids as black girls, but if we wear braids they have to be neat and up to his standard. Exactly, like he's not paying for my braids. I don't know what he thinks is up to his standard. And so we basically started this protest today because we've had enough, and it was planned and he knew about it. And yesterday, instead of addressing us, he sent the vice principal to come and speak to us, who basically said that we shouldn't protest against them and that they should protest with us against sexual harassment and racism happening in society. So they completely ignored the fact that we're trying to get rid of sexual harassment and racism in the school and try to turn it into a society thing when it's literally us against them. So we basically just want to say that we hate his policies, we want him out, and I've literally got messages from a person that was at a former school of his who says right here that he was actually kicked out of his last school for being racist and sexist, and he got rid of teachers that he's gotten rid of now. He actually fired a black teacher she was kind of like a supply in the in the geography department, and she asked him what he's going to do in the school about Black History Month, and he said to her, "You're not a history teacher, so that's not your concern," and he ended up firing her. That then had a ripple effect, and now all of our geography teachers, they all sent in can't speak.
Yo, my YouTube family, back again for another video. Before we get into the video, make sure you guys go like, comment, share and subscribe. Share this video on all social media platforms. Also click on the bell icon so that whenever I upload new video you'll be notified. Let's get into it. So this is about the Pimlico Academy. I believe this is a secondary school, right? So for the couple of days there has been they had a protest in their school. They had a protest because the school said to them that they are not allowed to have like afro hair and colorful hijabs. So let me just read what it says. It says students of Pimlico Academy are protesting the school's ban on afro hair and colorful hijabs. The school is located 9 minutes from Westminster, where the government has released a report to say institutional racism doesn't exist, saying government making protests illegal. Imagine. Such a lie. So now they posted the video. I'm gonna hope you guys have seen the video at the beginning. You saw the video. I put it there, but I'm just gonna go through some of the tweets and different people's opinions about this. Someone said, "Don't be surprised if right-wing media embark on offensive attack on school kids by the end of today." Headline suggests ungrateful spoiled brats linked to Jeremy Corbyn stage a protest against the school ban on unruly hair. So somebody said, "It's not racism, it's a code. We weren't allowed any cut under number 2 at school and had to adhere to uniform." So let me see what some people said. Somebody posted, "I wish someone would tell me my natural hair would be cut." And first told them to hush. Somebody said, "I agree with some of the issues, but agreeing to take down the flag of their country is disgraceful, and they burnt it. How are we expected to put together as one nation if they don't even respect the flag of the country they reside in?" Yeah. I'm just trying to read some of the tweets and so on. Different people's opinion about this. Someone else said it's not racism to ban colourful hijabs or to ask hair to be tied back. White kids can't wear what they like either, or do their hair how they want. So somebody said. You see, different opinions. Like it feels like a certain group, people like us, were getting targeted. Like people like us were getting targeted because this is our natural hair, Afro and stuff, and you're telling us you cannot have our Afro. Look at Boris Johnson with his hair. Look at Boris Johnson's hair. This guy looks like he looks like somebody that he needs the hairdresser more than anybody. His hair is just scattered, just jaga, just everywhere, and they're trying to tell people they can't come to school in Afro or have they'll have their colourful hijab or so. But I'm even trying to think maybe with the colourful hijab you can try to understand, like, or maybe they'll say, okay, you can wear your hijab but it has to maybe match the school uniform, or so that's understandable, because you can still wear your hijab. It's not like they're saying you shouldn't wear your hijab. But if that's their code of conduct, if that's how they want it to be, but with the Afro hair, I don't really, that one doesn't make sense. But it's just kind of, it's very annoying. And after all, they'll say there's no racism, there's no that, there's no this. But the only way, if they're refusing to listen to our demands or make changes, is for us to go to a different school. Like, let's go to a different school. Go to a different school where we'll be allowed to wear what we want to wear, do our hair how we want to do it. And I think, obviously, I'm making this video late, and I think there's a recent update on this issue. Somebody tweeted that I think the school listened to their demands and agreed with them, and I believe they are now allowed to wear what they want and everything. So they posted a long, like a document showing all the demands. They listed them out, about almost 1,500 words. So these kids were not playing. They really did well. It just shows that nowadays, our generation, we just had to get up, fight for our rights, protest if we need to. We saw what happened with Nigeria with the NSAS as well, with the protests, all the young people coming out, despite people that lost their lives and everything, despite army, soldiers, all the threats, all the hoodlums, people trying to cause problems during the protest, people still came out. It's like, this is how we have to do it nowadays. But at the same time, the government are trying to even stop people from protesting, saying it's illegal. So it's crazy. But anyway, you guys, comment down what you think about this Pimlico School Academy situation. Like, share and subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Peace and love. We out.